Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, we're gonna do something quite fun. Basically, I generated this setup using animation nodes, and the setup is quite simple. It's basically parsing some kind of text data, and let's say I'm doing a recording, and then I have the audio, and then I created this using Audacity, another open source app. So this text was generated using Audacity, and then I brought it into Blender, and then Blender will look at the text and then parse it into 3D text object. So this can be useful if you want to add some kind of a big subtitle, like I don't know, but I think even this text from Audacity is something that you can kind of convert into SRT type of format. So, but anyway, let's try with video. So I made this video basically using the Animoji.
And codes makes a perfect blend.
So it say nodes and codes make a perfect blend, and yeah, that's kind of interesting philosophy. Let's open up Audacity. So we're gonna work in Audacity a little bit. So there's a bit of manual work, but then the manual work like this is actually fun, and it's ensuring that the data is perfect for us. So I just drag and drop the MOV, the QuickTime of the video, and then I put it here. Now we can kind of investigate this a little bit more. Like, oops, playback speed 1. I just actually learned to use Audacity yesterday, so let's check it out.
Node.
So I'm highlighting that part, and I want to add a label. Command B apparently does that, and then so we can say nodes
and
so this one actually say
and
this one codes excuse me, codes. This one should be makes
a perfect blend.
So this one can be one
blend.
Okay, I'm giving a label into those into the audio, and now since they are labeled, now we can simply file, export labels. There's this thing very interesting, just for your knowledge. You can export multiple, and it will split the sound into separate parts, just in case you don't know. Export label is what we want. So nodes codes.txt, and now we have this guy right here. This data is something that we can bring into Blender and turn it into and visualize it into 3D text. It has the start and end frame. This is in seconds. We need to convert it into whatever frames we are working on in Blender. I set it to 60 frames per second, and I can bring in the video first of all from the desktop. So nodes and codes, and this is an animated sequence. Make it shadeless. I think I just brought it in like that. So we have this unicorn. Let's save it. File, save as. This is nodes, codes, Audacity. So we can blend anything into Blender. That's pretty cool. And if I'm not wrong, one of this, yeah, if I'm in this material viewport, it will actually animate. So we want to bring in the sound as well. So I go to VSE, video sequence editing mode, and then delete my previous text, bring in my own sound. Actually, the sound actually coming from the same video, so I can just grab the video and drop it there. We need the green color is the sound, and then delete the video.
Nodes and codes makes a perfect blend.
So nodes and codes made a perfect blend. Back to compositing, save it again, file, save as, So all I need to do now is to drop the text into this guy right here. So the text, drop it into Blender. Nodes and codes makes a perfect blend. Cool. We just need then to select the text, nodes and codes, and update it, and we can have a look.
Nodes and codes makes a perfect blend.
Cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can see it's working really well. You can scrub it because it's actually procedural. It's not like it's real time and procedural. It's not like not like a once-off kind of code. This is all like you can think of it like a driver in a way, and this kind of nice.
Nodes and codes makes a perfect blend.
And this guy is animation nodes. I was trying to do this with Spreadshop might do it as well, but in this case, I actually choose animation nodes. This is how I parse the code. I will break down really quickly. So nodes codes, this is the text, right? I'm using text block reader, goes into this guy. I just split the text by the lines. So now I have all these lines separated into different data. And then I have my own little nodes, little program so the text list goes in. The text list still come in a pair of data like this, start and end frame, and the actual text being said. Inside here, I have some kind of loop, basically separating the text. So with index 0, 1, 2. So this is almost like if you think of it like a spreadsheet. I think spreadsheet works really well with nodes, and whatever you process, if it's all the same value like this in pair, it's so easy to process basically. I'm separating each line using a tab. So now, as the output, I have frame start, frame end, and the sound, which is the text itself. Now it goes into another little program, the green color loop, and inside the loop, I'm actually doing some kind of logic. So you're looking at the text, and then I'm multiplying it with a frame rate, and basically this is doing what it's doing. You know, like we want to know where in the timeline the sound is being saved. That's why we have this kind of expression. So we want it to be like start frame, end frame, and the time in between is the indicator. So whenever it is like in one of these tags, it will trigger something. That's when actually the text being triggered down here. So what's going on is that in the 3D, we already have all the text being generated on the fly using animation nodes. And so no matter what text we have, it's gonna kind of being visible only at that point in time. So that's why the whole thing just simply works. So there you go. This is how you can quick and easily add some kind of one-liner subtitle. I think this could be good for some usage. I don't know what it is yet, but yeah, can be interesting. Especially if you kind of make the text a little bit more interesting, you know, like rotate it a little bit. It's kind of like a karaoke, or I don't know, it can be fun. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoy this. Let me know what you think. Any feedback, suggestion, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.